Free Dee here. Hello, everyone. It is Financially Free Dee here. And on this channel, we talk about using other people's money, aka credit, to become generationally wealthy and eventually become financially free, like me. So, today, we are going to talk about the dangers of using your personal money to build a business or to build investments. We are going to talk about the dangers, the things that they don't discuss in using your personal money to build business and build investments. So come on in, let's talk about it. I am a person who strongly believes in this. So this is why this is the first topic in our weekday live. So as everyone comes in, please drop your name, please drop your city, please drop your state. Come on in, drop your questions. We are going to talk about it tonight. Good evening, Dr. Chastity from Texas. Hello, hello. Let's jump into this. This is very, 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 very important. Very important why you should not use your personal money to start a business or to build investments in the beginning. So we're going to jump right into it today. I know everyone's probably had a long day, a long evening. You've been working on your business. There's a lot going on. So for those of you who have aspirations to continue to build your business, or you've currently been cash flowing your business, or you are looking to invest in things and you're like, oh, I might as well use my personal savings account. We're going to talk about why you should not. So first and foremost, we're going to bring up this article that is from Yahoo Finance that talks about some of the real dangers that they don't even put in the mainstream news. So if we can bring up that article, and I'm going to read it to you guys so that you have an understanding that it's very dangerous to use your personal money to build your business or to invest. So just waiting for this article to come up and I'm going to read it to you guys. So as you're coming in, please drop the city, drop the state. Tell me your questions down below. So this article actually comes from Yahoo Finance, and it's about Bank of America. So Bank of America's mobile app flashed a message on Friday that said customers could be facing temporary delays in depositing funds into their accounts after a technical glitch impacted multiple financial institutions. This issue could be stemming from the clearinghouse or a core payment system infrastructure owned by some of the largest commercial banks. So what does that mean? That actually happened to my bank as well on the business side. I literally got a message on Friday that said, hey, we are experiencing a system maintenance issue, and this issue will not be fixed until Monday. Literally, actually, I think this happened it was on Thursday. So what does this mean for you if you're saying, okay, I'm using my personal money to build my business? So let's say, for example, you're a person who's only cash flowing, you're only getting money from your customers, and you have no credit lines, you have no business credit cards, you have no business loans. You literally, if you had payroll on Friday, or if you had an important invoice that needed to be paid on Friday and you had no access to your incoming deposits, you would have been in a bad situation, especially if the situation cannot be fixed. Let's say it couldn't have been fixed on Monday. So all the money you would have been expecting from your clients, from your customers, it would have been frozen. Literally, you would have had no access to it. So we say, oh, Dee, that's not important. That's not really a big deal. It was fixed in 3 days. It was fixed in 4 days. How about if there was an outage for a whole week, for a whole month? If you had no access to credit lines, if you had no access to business credit cards, you would be in a very bad situation. That could cause you to lose a deal. That could cause you to lose employees. That could cause you to lose, let's say you do real estate investing. That could cause you to lose your earnest money that you put down on a deal that you're looking to acquire. So having other people's money, AKA credit, is more important than you may realize. So I want you guys to see that these are not things that I'm just making up. This is literally a headline. If this can be blown up, I'm not sure if it can be on the screen. I want you guys to take a look at this. This is as recent as Friday, and I was affected by this as well. So what did I do? So I'm going to give you guys a real life example. That's the reason why I am here live. I literally am buying land in Zanzibar. You know that. I'm buying real estate deals right now. One of my payments were due on Friday. I had no access to my money being deposited. So guess what I had to do? I had to access my business line of credit to pay them $15,000. You understand what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have had that, I would have then been behind on my project and paying my actual contractors. So having business credit is more important than saying, you know what, I'm just going to try to get 0% interest, or I don't want to pay for this cash out of my pocket. So I'm just going to, pass the buck and push it down the line. It literally can change your situation if you are a real business owner out here, if you are a real investor. So if you're listening to me, know that these things are happening. Know that all of your money, your deposits, can be frozen at any given time. There could be system glitches at any given time. So let's bring this full circle. Let's bring this full circle, everyone. If you're coming in and you're watching, put your name and your city in the chat. Actually, let me know, what type of business do you have? Talk to me. Let me know, what type of business do you have? I want to talk to you all specifically and help you understand the importance of using other people's money, right? So I had a client who literally had a service business. This was last year. That client spent $80,000 of their personal savings, $80,000. And that client had amazing credit, but they kept cash flowing, meaning, okay, once someone pays an invoice, then they paid their bills. So they ended up spending $80,000. When the end of the year came and I did their bookkeeping, they spent $80,000, but they only made $60,000, right? And then they start using their personal credit cards. And they didn't realize that, especially during that time, 2020, 2021, 2022, there's all these programs out here that you can use other people's money. The value of using other people's money can change your business. So now I'm going to use me as a real life example. I started my business with a 0% interest business credit card. 0% interest business credit card. Right? And I was able to acquire everything that I needed. So I start paying for marketing. So you should be writing this down if you're a business owner. If you are using business credit, you should be using it to make money. You should not be using your personal money. So number one, you want to acquire a 0% interest business credit card. I am an advocate for that. And then you want to start paying for marketing. If you have a business, marketing and sales are the two avenues that you need to make money. So I'm getting a 0% interest business credit card, and I'm purchasing marketing. I'm purchasing the ability to sell. So if I'm not good at sales, I'm going to hire someone so that they can sell what I have to offer, right? Then as you start to make money, you're still making all your purchases on your 0% interest business credit card, but you are paying that money back with all the money that you are now making. So a lot of people ask me, Dee, why should I get a 0% interest business credit card? How am I going to pay it off? If you're smart, you're going to use all of the profit that you're making and you're going to apply it to your debt, which is at 0% interest. Right now, interest rates 7, 8, 9, 10%. So what is the value of using 0% interest for 12 months, 9 months, 18 months? You're paying all principal. For some people, how many people here watching live? Put it down in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if $20,000 could change your business. If someone gave you $20,000 right now and said, you know what? All you have to do is pay $200 per month to have this $20,000. How could that change your situation? Right? It can help you grow your business tremendously. Yes, Bobby. Yes. Thank you, Bobby. Yes, Bobby. Thank you for telling the truth. $20,000 changed my life, right? So I had personal money. But I didn't want to mess with that. I didn't want to touch that because guess what? Everybody write this down. You always need a rainy day fund or an emergency fund. So an emergency fund or a rainy day fund is going to allow you to be able to, if anything ever hits the fan, you always have that money. You always have that money, right? So having business credit allows you to double your borrowing ability. What does that mean? I have business credit. I got $20,000, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go pay for my marketing, go pay for my sales, get some AI, possibly get some systems, do whatever it is that I need to do, grow my business, right? Let's say it took me, how many people here, if it only took you $20,000 to make $100,000, who would take that deal? Put a $sign in the chat if you would take that deal. $20,000 to make $100,000. How many people would take $20,000 to make $100,000? Put a $sign in the chat if you follow me, because literally this is what is happening for people that you see scaling up, that's making millions of dollars. Elon Musk, billionaires use business credit, right? Elon Musk is a billionaire. He used business credit to purchase Twitter, right? We talked about this before. So why would you, someone who's not a billionaire, use your personal money to fund your business if a billionaire is using other people's money to fund a business, right? So let's say, all right, you got that $20,000 using a 0% interest business credit card, right? Then you say, okay, that $20,000 made me $100,000 the first year. So somebody in the chat, tell me what you're going to do next year. So if $20,000 made you $100,000 the first year, what would you do the next year? The next year, somebody in the comment section, if you with me, $20,000 made you $100,000. Then the next year, I'm going to take $40,000 to make $200,000. Then I'm going to take $60,000 to make $300,000. And I'm going to keep going and going and going. And the next thing that you know it, a couple of years have passed, you've made $500,000. There you go, Bobby. Keep acquiring business credit. Keep acquiring more business credit, because the power of using other people's money allows you to do that same thing quicker. So instead of having to wait a whole nother year to make another $100,000, I can wait maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, and make another $100,000. So if you guys are with me, I need you to understand. Now, let's talk about if you were using your personal money, right? So if you were using your personal money, then what does that mean? You literally have to wait until you make another $20,000 in order to spend to make that $100,000. It may take you 6 months. It may take you 1 year. So there is power in using other people's money. It allows you to move quicker. It allows you to move quicker. In this time, in this type of market, being able to move quick is going to make you surpass everyone else. I am a testimony to this, right? So also, Bobby, perfect. This allows you to keep your utilization down on your personal side, right? So if anybody knows this, watching me, if you watch my previous videos, you know that utilization is 30% of your personal credit score, right? So if your utilization on the personal side is 90%, 80%, your credit score is dropping. But if you move all of your expenses onto your business, then your utilization on your personal is going to be free and clear, which means your credit score is going to be up. And what does that mean? The banks are going to be willing to lend more money to you. I want to make sure you guys are following me. So you have people who are like, you know what, Dee? I follow certain experts and they say never use credit. Never use credit. Never ever use credit. I'm just going to use my personal savings. How many people own a house that are not multimillionaires that don't have a mortgage? Somebody in the comment section, let me know how many people own a house here in America and are not multimillionaires. They paid it all cash. They never had a mortgage. So contrary to what people like to say, a mortgage is credit. So why would you not use credit to scale up your business or to acquire investments? But you're okay to purchase a mortgage to buy a house. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I'm not using my personal savings. I'm going to use credit. And if I'm starting a business, I'm going to use business credit. I hope you guys understand. Even if you don't use the business credit, you should have access to it. I'll give you a perfect example. There's people that I know that have lines of credit of $100,000 or of $1 million. They didn't use those lines of credit. They didn't use any of that stuff for 12 months, 15 months. Then guess what? The perfect real estate deal came. And guess what they needed? Somebody in the comment section, let me know what they needed. So the perfect real estate deal comes. And what did they need? What happens when you're going to acquire real estate, whether it's personal real estate or business real estate? Somebody in the comment section, let me know. You need a down payment. So guess what? They were able to acquire a property at half of the cost because they had that credit line available to them. So they said, all right, let me go grab this $100,000. Now imagine if they had to wait to save up $100,000. Okay, so now you've used the $100,000 you saved, and then now you need to fix the property. You need to fix the property. Where are you going to get the money from? You spent all of your $100,000. So there is power in using other people's money. You guys, if you're with me and you're coming into the live, please drop your name, your city, drop your questions. We're talking about it. There is power in using other people's money to do so many things, right? Drop those questions down there. Let me know your city, your state, your name. Is power. There's literally people who have been made millionaires in the last 3 years from using other people's money. They're not using their money. They're not saying, okay, let me go into my savings account. Let me take out, $100,000 so I can go purchase this real estate deal, so I can go purchase this business. Guess what they're doing? The bank is giving them the money. The bank is giving them $100,000 to go purchase this deal. And then they still have their personal money available. Let's say something happens. Thank you, Bobby. You are exactly right. You got to start building your business credit. So let's get on that. I'm going to tell you this. I am bringing to you guys the credit playbook. The credit playbook to show you guys how I literally went from zero. In 2021, I just started my business. I left my corporate job. Making a lot of money. And I left my corporate job and I started a business from scratch. No family members helped me. Nobody gave me anything. I started from scratch. And guess what? I didn't use $1 of my own money. I didn't use $1 of my personal money, not $1. What did I do? I got my personal credit together, and then I got my business credit. And I was literally able to acquire $100,000 of business credit in less than 6 months. How many people here in the chat, drop some dollar signs, could use $100,000 by the end of the year or by the beginning of next year to start your business, to grow your business? How many people in the chat drop those dollar signs? So I'm bringing to you guys the credit playbook. I'm going to guide you step by step by step by step how exactly I did it. Number one, how are we going to get your personal credit together? How are we going to get your personal credit together? Because my personal credit was 645 when I started. My client's personal credit, right, when they started with me, 400. Guess where we all are now? I'm at 815, 825. I go between those two. My clients, 740, 760, 800. You got to get your personal credit together. That's number one. Number two, you got to structure that business properly. That's very, 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 very important. You want to have a business that can grow, not that you're just going to get $100,000 and then never be able to get no other money. You know, I never call out names here on the internet, but you have people that teach things like, hey, just get the $100,000, then you don't got to worry about it anymore. If you're a real business owner, if you're doing real business, if you're doing real investments, you're going to need millions of dollars. So guess what? You got to have a business entity set up so that you can get millions of dollars over time. I started out at zero. Now I'm at $500,000. You understand what I'm saying? And I use this money to build my business. And I use this money to buy real estate, which if you watch the videos on this channel, you see that I do this for real, right? So then the third thing we're going to be doing in the masterclass on November 18th, the credit playbook, is I'm going to tell you the exact banks that you can use right now, not yesterday, not a year ago, but right now to go get funding for your new business or for your existing business. I'm going to give you the banks that you can use that will be willing to work with you and give you the credit that you need so that you can jump off and really, really, really start to grow and grow and grow. So people like Bobby, check the link in the description. Drop that link in the comment section for Bobby. You can sign up right now for the credit playbook, 0 to 100K. That is what it is, 0 to 100K, the credit playbook on November 18th. And if you missed the live yesterday, I'm giving you all here on YouTube a very special discount code. I only have 25 spots available. And I think we had 3 people sign up yesterday. So we are at 22. 25 is all I'm letting in the room because I want this to be an intimate setting. I want you to be able to ask all your questions. I want you to be able to be in the room and learn. I'm not here just to have you come in the room and not get any results. We want results. So if you want to join us, you need to join us on November 18th for the 0 to 100K credit playbook. We will be doing a live masterclass with me, Financially Free Dee. I'm taking you from 0 to 100K, step by step by step. Personal credit, business entities, and the banks that you can use right now. So Bobby, click that link and use this discount code for 10% off. It is only available right now on YouTube. So use the code YouTube for 10% off of the class. Again, use the code YouTube for 10% off of the class. And for those of you guys who sign up, I'm not even going to talk about this on YouTube or on the internet. I got something very, very, very special for you guys. I got something very special for you guys. So Bobby, I see you signed up for the Facebook group. Let's make sure you got the right link. Don, make sure you got the link to the masterclass in the description, and use code YouTube for 10% off. And for those of you guys who join us in the masterclass, I got something super big for you. Super big, and I will be revealing it in the masterclass. Super big to really make sure that you secure that credit before 2023 is over. It will not be here on YouTube. It's only in the masterclass. So make sure you click that link. We're going from 0 to 100K, the credit playbook, and you have to learn to use other people's money. So let's secure that bag. Let's secure the bag. Let's get things rolling. We only have less than 2 months left in 2023. And we are all looking to become financially free and build that generational wealth. So Bobby, I hope you got the link. I'm going to be checking for you in the class. I got something special for you when you sign up. And anybody else who is watching this, I will be back tomorrow with our next topic. We're going live every day up until the master class. So make sure you guys drop those questions. And make sure you tune in live. I'm not going to tell you guys the time that I'm going to be here, but if you see that I'm live, you should definitely join in, because every day I'm dropping gems. I'm giving you the playbook leading up to secure the bag, the 0 to 100K credit playbook. So I am Financially Free Dee. I just wanted to drop in today. I will be back tomorrow. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have a like the live. Make sure you comment down below. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm giving away for the end of the year that I'm bringing just to you guys. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next topic. Bye.